Hello my dear students, I welcome you all once again to your maths online class. Yes my dear students, as you know in my last lecture I have explained you question number 1 and question number 2 of exercise 3D. I have explained you how to take the HCF of two numbers when their common factors are given. In first part the factors were already given, so we have just taken the common factor and calculated the HCF. In B part I have told you to list the common factors and then find out the HCF. I hope question number 1 and question number 2 is very much clear to you all. And if suppose there is any doubt related to question number 1 and question number 2, then you can watch my previous YouTube video to clear your doubt related to question number 1 and question number 2. Fine students? So, today I am ready to teach you question number 3rd, in which again I will teach you how to find out HCF, but now today I will teach you to find the HCF using the prime factorization method. Yes, I will teach you today this method, and according to this method we have to solve all these parts. So, today you will get to know how to solve all these parts using this method. So now without wasting the time, let's start. So see, chapter number 3, factors and multiples, and we are ready to solve our question number 3rd. So the very first part is part A. It is 18 and 27. So we have to find the prime factorization of this 18 and 27. After finding the prime factorization, I will teach you how to find the HCF. So see, this is the way to find the prime factorization of the numbers. Separately we will find the prime factorization. Firstly we will find the prime factorization of 18 and then we will find the prime factorization of 27, right? So for finding the prime factorization you have to remember the divisibility, like 18. So 18 is divisible by 2. In prime factorization, the numbers which will come outside will always be the prime numbers. So first of all you can see the last digit is 8, that means this number is divisible by 2. So you will write 2 outside the format, and in the table of 2 how many times this 18 comes? It comes 9 times. So here you will write 9. Now 9 doesn't come in the table of 2, so we will move on to the next table, that is the table of 3. So in the table of 3 9 comes, so outside you will write 3, and in the table of 3 9 comes 3 times, so out here under 9 you will write 3. Again 3 comes in the table of 3, so outside you will write 3, and 3 comes 1 time in the table of 3, so 3 ones are 3. So you have to keep on solving this prime factorization until and unless you get 1 here at the last. Fine. So this is the prime factorization of 18. Similarly, we have to find the prime factorization of 27. So 27 doesn't come in the table of 2. So we will not begin it by the table of 2. We will move on to the next table, that is the table of 3. So outside you will write 3. Now in the table of 3, 27 comes 9 times. 3 9s are 27. So 9 will come under 27. Now 9 comes in the table of 3. So outside you will write 3. In the table of 3, 9 comes 3 times. So here you will write 3. Then again you have to do it by the table of 3, so outside 3 and here 1. Okay. So here we have calculated the prime factorization of 18 and 27. Now see what we have to do. Now you have to write the prime factorization of 18. One by one you will write the prime factorization of both. So the prime factorization of 18, what we have find out? The numbers which are outside the format, that you have to write, that is 2 into 3 into 3. So you will write here 2 into 3 into 3. So this is the prime factorization of 18. Similarly, you have to find the prime factorization of 27. So the prime factorization of 27 is 3 into 3 into 3. So this is the prime factorization of 27. Fine. Now in next step you will be writing common prime factors of both the number, or you can write directly common prime factors are. So what are the common prime factors which are coming in both 18 also and 27 also? So you can see that number 3 is coming in both, again number 3 is coming in both. So 2 times 3 is coming common. So we will write common prime factors are 3 and 3. Okay, if you remember the listing the common factors method, so there what we have done, we have taken the common factors and then from it whichever was the highest we were choosing that. Remember, we have taken the common factors and then the highest one we were picking to find the HCF. But here in this method what you have to do, after writing the common factors, common prime factors, you have to find the HCF of 18 and 27, and to find that what you have to do, you have to multiply these common factors. So the common factors are 3 and 3. So you will multiply these 3 into 3, that will give you 9. So this 9 is the answer. That means 9 is the HCF of 18 and 27. Got it? So similarly you have to do the remaining part. See, let's move on to B part. So the B part is 12 and 30. So you have to find the HCF of 12 and 30 by prime factorization method only. So one by one you will be finding the prime factors of 12 and 30. Fine. So again we have to take the prime factorization. So firstly by the table of 2, because 12 comes in the table of 2, it comes 6 times. Now 6 comes in the table of 2 again, it comes 3 times. So 2 3s are 6, and 3 comes in the table of 3. So 3 1s are 3. We got 1, so we will stop solving it. Then 30. 30 comes in the table of 2, it comes 15 times. Then 15 comes in the table of 3, it doesn't come in the table of 2. So we will do it by the table of 3, it comes 5 times. And then 5 comes in the table of 5 only 1 times. Then you will be writing prime factorization of number 12. Prime factorization of 12 will be what? It will be 2 into 2 into 3. So you will be writing 2 into 2 into 3. This is the prime factorization of 12. Then you will be writing the prime factorization of next number, that is 30. So the prime factorization of 30 is 2 into 3 into 5. So here you will write 2 into 3 into 5. This is the prime factorization of 30. Now after this, the next step will be to write the common factors. So common factors are, okay, common prime factors are. So the common prime factors will be, common is number 2 is coming in both, then number 3 is coming in both. So these two numbers are coming in both. So remember that whatever is common, that only you have to take here. So number 2 and number 3 is coming common. So common prime factors are 2 and 3. Like this you will write. So HCF of 12 and 30 is, so what is the HCF of 12 and 30? It will be 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is equals to 6. Fine. So like this you have to find the HCF. Okay. So two parts I have already told you. Then C part is 15 and 30. Okay. Same way we have to do. Find the prime factorization of 50, find the prime factorization of 30. So the prime factorization of 15, it will start by the table of 3, because in the table of 2, 15 doesn't come. In the table of 3, it comes 5 times. Then directly by the table of 5, it comes 1 time. Then 30, it comes in the table of 2, 15 times. Then 15 in the table of 3, 5 times. And then 5 in the table of 5, 1 times. Okay. Then the same way as I have told you, the prime factorization, you will be writing prime factorization of 15. So the prime factorization of 15 is 3 and 5. So you will be writing like this, 3 into 5. And the prime factorization of 30. So the prime factorization of 30 is 2 into 3 into 5. So like this, 2 into 3 into 5. Then you have to take the common prime factors. So the common prime factors are number 3 and number 5. So that will come here, 3 and 5. Finally, the HCF of 15 and 30 will be multiply the common prime factors. So 3 into 5 is equals to 15 will be the HCF of 15 and 30. Then move on to D part. In D part you have to find the prime factorization of 32 and 40. Okay, so see how to find the prime factorization of 32 and 40. The last digit is 2, that means it will be divisible by 2. So 2 1s are 2 and 2 6 are 12. That means in the table of 2, 32 comes 16 times. If you don't know directly, then you can do the division. Then 16 again comes in the table of 2, it comes 8 times. 2 8s are 16. Again 8 comes in the table of 2, so 2 will come outside and 2 4s are 8. Again 4 comes in the table of 2, so 2 outside and 4 comes 2 times, so 2 inside. Then 2 comes in the table of 2 1 time. So like this you will find the prime factorization of 32. Similarly 40, the last digit is 0, so it comes in the table of 2. So how many times 40 comes in the table of 2? Either you can do division, you can divide 40 by 2, so you will get 20. Okay, so 40 comes 20 times in the table of 2. Okay, so यहाँ पे आप लिखेंगे 20 under 40. Now again 20 comes in the table of 2, and how many times it comes? It comes 10 times. So here you will write excuse me, you will write here 10. Now 10 again comes in the table of 2, it comes 5 times. So 2 5s are 10, and finally 5 comes in the table of 5 only 1 time. Okay, so the prime factorization of 32. So what we have found, the prime factorization of 32 is 1 2 3 4 5 times 2. So you will write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. And the prime factorization of 40, 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. So here I have written 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Then you have to take the common prime factors. So 3 times 2 is common here. So common prime factors are 2, 2 and 2. Okay. Then the HCF of 32 and 40 will be 2 into 2 into 2, that is equal to number 8. 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. Fine. Then in E part, it is to find the prime factorization of 12 and 36. Okay. So to find the prime factorization of 12 and 36, firstly we will make the format, then by the table of 2. In the table of 2, 12 comes 6 times, then 6 again comes in the table of 2, it comes how many times? It comes 3 times, and then 3 comes in the table of 3 only, so 3 1s are 3, like this. Okay. Similarly 36 comes in the table of 2. See, you can do division, 36 divided by 2, so 2 1s are 2, 3 minus 2 will give you 1, bring this 6 down, then 2 8s are 16. So that means it comes 18 times in the table of 2. So here you will write 2 and here you will write 18. Then 18 again comes in the table of 2, it comes 9 times. So 2 9s are 18. Then 9 comes in the table of 3. So 3 3s are 9, and then finally 3 1s are 3. Okay. So now after finding the prime factorization, you will write prime factorization of 12. So the prime factorization of 12 is 2 into 2 into 3. So you will write like this, 2 into 2 into 3. And the prime factorization of 36, 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So that's what I have written here. Then you have to find the common prime factors. So common are number 2 is common, again number 2 is common, and then number 3 is common. So common prime factors are 2, 2 and 3. And then finally the HCF of 12 and 36, you have to multiply all the common prime factors. HCF निकालने के लिए जितने भी common prime factors होंगे उसको आपको आपस में multiply करना है to get your answer. So 2 into 2 is 4 and 4 into 3 is 12. So your HCF of E part is number 12. Fine. So this was your E part. Let's move on to part F. In part F, it is given to find the HCF of 20 and 44. Basically, I am telling you how to find the prime factorization, and then to take the common and all is not that much difficult. So 20. First of all, you always have to check that that given number comes in the table of 2 or not. सबसे पहले आप देखेंगे 2 की टेबल में given number आता है या नहीं आता है. अगर नहीं आता है तभी आपको नेक्स्ट टेबल से स्टार्ट करना है, उसको फाइंड आउट करना। अदरवाइज पहले अगर 2 में आ रहा है तो आपको 2 से ही सॉल्व करना है। तो लाइक 20 कम्स इन द टेबल ऑफ 2, इट कम्स 10 टाइम्स। देन 10 अगेन कम्स इन द टेबल ऑफ 2, so it comes 5 times. And then 5 is a prime number, it comes in the table of 5 only one time. Similarly 44, it comes in the table of 2 22 times. 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. Then again 22 comes in the table of 2, it comes 11 times. 2 11s are 22, and 11 is a prime number, so it comes only in the table of 11, right? So again you will write the complete statement that prime factorization of 20 is, so what is the prime factorization of 20? It is 2 into 2 into 5, right? And the prime factorization of 44 is 2 into 2 into 11. This is the prime factorization of 44. And what are the common factors, common prime factors? So common prime factor is 2 and 2, right? So the HCF will be, what will be the HCF? You will multiply the common factors, that is 2 into 2. So 4 will be the answer. So like this you will solve it. See, you have to write the complete statement as you will get in today's PDF document. Okay, so prime factorization of 20, prime factorization of 44, then you have to write the common prime factors. After getting the common prime factors, multiply the common prime factors to get the HCF of the given numbers. Okay, so this was your F part. After that, the next part is part G. And in part G, it is given to find 36 and 54. See, so separately find the prime factorization of 36 and 54. As I told you that first of all you have to check it by the table of 2. So see, by the table of 2, 36 comes. I have told you the division in the E part only, that it will be 18. When you divide 36 by 2, you will get number 18. Then 18 again comes in the table of 2, it comes 9 times. So 2 9s are 18. Then 9 comes in the table of 3. So 3 3s are 9. And then finally 3 comes in the table of 3. So 3 1s are 3. Then 54. So 54 also you can divide 54 by 2. So 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring this 4 down, 14. So 2 7s are 14. That means 27. So here you will write 27 and here you will write number 2. Then 27 comes in the table of 3. So outside you will write 3 and it comes 9 times. So here you will write 9. Then again by the table of 3 only, because 9 comes in the table of 3. So 3 3s are 9 and then finally 3 1s are 3, like this. Okay. After this, what you will do? You will write the prime factorization of 36. So the prime factorization of 36 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. This is the prime factorization of 36, and the prime factorization of 54 is 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So this is the prime factorization of 54. Now what are the common prime factors? 2 is coming common, 3 is coming common, and one more 3 is coming common. So 2 3 are coming common and 1 2 is coming common. So the common are 2 3 and 3. So to find the HCF, you will multiply this common. So 2 into 3 into 3. So 3 3s are 9 and 9 2s are 18. So this 18 will be the answer of G part. Okay. Then finally it is H part, and in H part it is given to find 14 and 35. The HCF of 14 and 35. So similarly, find the prime factorization of 14 and 35 separately. 14 comes in the table of 2. So first of all by 2 it comes 7 times. So 2 7s are 14. Now 7 is a prime number, so it will directly go by the table of 7 only. Okay. Now move on to 35. 35 doesn't come in the table of 2. It doesn't come in the table of 3 also. 4 also it doesn't. 4 is a composite number, so that will not come. Outside I told only prime number will come. So 35 directly comes in the table of 5. So outside you will write 5, and in the table of 5 35 comes 7 times. So here you will write 7. Then 7 comes in the table of 7. So 7 1s are 7, right? Now how to write the prime factorization? So prime factorization of 14 is 2 into 7. You will write in complete statement. Then prime factorization of 35 will be 5 into 7. And the common factor here is only one number, that is number 7. This is the common factor. So if common factor is only 7, so HCF will also be only number 7. Fine. See, like this. Prime factorization of 14 is 2 into 7. Prime factorization of 35 is 5 into 7. Common prime factors is only number 7. So the HCF of 14 and 35 will be only and only number 7. Got it, students? So this was all about exercise 3D question number 3rd. So here all the parts of question number 3rd I have explained you. This was your prime factorization method. Please go through this method again and again and clear how to solve the parts related to this particular method. Okay. In my next lecture, I will be giving you the solution of exercise 3E, which will be related to the properties of multiples. So here I am showing you the properties of multiple which are given on page number 69 of your maths book. So you simply have to underline all these properties. Fine. So I am reading it. You just underline all these properties given on page number 69. Properties of multiples. First is every number is a multiple of itself. Second, every number is a multiple of 1. Third, every multiple of a number is either equal to or greater than the number. Then the first multiple of a number is the number itself, and there are infinite multiples of a number. Like I am giving you one example here. Easy example, like 10 ones are 10. I am finding the multiples. 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30, 10 fours are 40, 10 fives are 50. Okay, like I have calculated the table of 10 till 5. So I can say the multiples of 10 are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on. It can be endless. Okay, so these are the multiples of 10. Now see, the first property was every number is a multiple of itself. हर नंबर अपना खुद का मल्टीपल होता है. लाइक आप किसी भी नंबर का मल्टीपल निकाल दो, वो नंबर वहाँ पर मल्टीपल में आएगा ही आएगा. लाइक हमने 10 का मल्टीपल निकाला तो 10 वहाँ पर आएगा ही आएगा. आप 5 का मल्टीपल निकालोगे तो 5 वहाँ पर आएगा ही आएगा. सो एवरी नंबर इज़ अ मल्टीपल ऑफ itself. Then every number is a multiple of 1. So in the table of 1 all the number comes. So every number is a multiple of 1. Fine. So this was your second property. Then every multiple of a number is either equal to or greater than the number. हर मल्टीपल या तो इक्वल होगा. लाइक आपने 10 के मल्टीपल निकाले तो या तो वो जो मल्टीपल्स होंगे वो गिवन नंबर के इक्वल होंगे या उससे ग्रेटर होंगे. तो देखो फर्स्ट नंबर जो है वो 10 का मल्टीपल है तो 10 के इक्वल है और उसके आगे जो है वो सब उससे ग्रेटर है. सो ईदर इट विल बी इक्वल और ग्रेटर देन द नंबर. देन द फर्स्ट मल्टीपल ऑफ अ नंबर इज़ द नंबर इटसेल्फ. जो फर्स्ट मल्टीपल होगा वो हमेशा वही नंबर होगा जिसका आप मल्टीपल निकाल रहे हो. ओके. देन there are infinite multiples of a number. Infinite means that never ends. Multiples कभी finish नहीं होते. आप चाहो जितने multiples निकाल सकते हो. आप चाहो तो 10 को 1000 से भी multiply कर सकते हो. endless है, जैसे counting endless है वैसे ही multiples भी endless हैं. हम चाहें जितने multiples हम find out कर सकते हैं किसी भी particular number के. Okay students? So these are the properties of multiples. According to these properties, I will explain you your next exercise in my next lecture. So today, that's all I wanted to teach you. You have to complete your question number 3rd of exercise 3D in your Maths CW notebook. This question you will complete in neat and clean handwriting. Fine? So that's all for today. Meet you all in next online class. Till then, please take care of yourself. Thank you, students.